Hello there, Chocs and Chocettes, Chocolo Roberto for another video review. This time we have the Lindt Lindor, well, that's what it says. But I think we could say it's the Lindt Lindor sort of mini eggs assortment collection. There we go. There we are. So yeah, what does it say? It says irresistibly smooth milk, white and dark chocolate eggs with a smooth melting filling. So there you go. So quite good. So it's the assorted one. Quite expensive though, about £3 for all this in Tesco. Yeah. So basically mini Lindors really, but slightly bigger than the regular mini Lindors, the mini Lindor balls you get, which are not that big. So this is kind of like a bit of an in-between one. Yeah, Lindors. Lindt is the company, Lindor is the product, and it's usually like a big sphere of chocolate with a creamy, sort of like a chunky chocolate shell with a very rich, very unhealthy creamy chocolate filling. Unlike really anything else really. A bit too sickly for me, the big bowl ones, which are quite a big size, but these ones, perhaps just tolerable. I think the mini Lindors are usually ones I really like. They're just the right size for me, not too sickly. So we'll see if these ones are just taking it too far. Yeah, Lindt and Sprungly, I think. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. So Master Chocolatier, Swiss. Despuis, 1845. So I think that means Master Swiss Chocolates from 1845. So the visual description: milk, dark and white chocolate eggs with a smooth melting filling. There we go. So it's what's the size of the bag? 100 grams. Hopefully it does give us 200 grams this time. Yeah, it does. 610 calories for the whole bag. 45 grams of fat, 34 of which are saturated. So quite high in saturated fat. Okay, it looks quite nice. See there you got the sort of like typical look of it. It doesn't have the Lindor chef guy on it, whatever he is, the chocolatier guy wearing all white. It's a white smock. Clearly never gone near chocolate in his life because he's not covered in it. It looks quite nice. All these Easter products do have a spring-like look to them. They have this sort of grass thing on it. I've noticed this on all these spring chocolate bars. Like green at the bottom, like this grass stuff. See daisies there and some eggs. And it's got the Lindor leaf. Whatever. I don't know what they are actually, but they're all on all Lindt products. I think, and a butterfly up there, which is quite nice. A couple of them, I think. Yeah, there we go. Must be some kind of plant. I don't know what it is. It's a bit weird, isn't it? I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is really, but anyway, someone will know. Let me know if you know. Okay, so let's get it open. See what's in here. The distribution's like. So this is basically, it is an assortment of Lindt Lindors, but there's quite a lot of them now. There's a strawberry one, a mint one, an orange one, coconut one, probably a white and dark one. Did I say a mint one? There's all sorts. So it would be nice to have more of them in there, I think, but there's probably only so much they can do. It gets too little down. It smells nice. Got that sort of very creamy Lindor smell. So let's see what the distribution's like. I'm hoping it's good. It looks promising. When I say distribution, I mean the proportion of each type, because obviously you'd hope to have the same amount of each. So we've got 7 white chocolate, 7 dark chocolate, I think, and 8 milk chocolate. So that's acceptable, I think. You know, there's probably going to have to be, because of the weightage or whatever, there's got to be one extra. I think having just one, clearly the distribution is very good here. I'm very impressed with this. There's no excuse for not having a good distribution, because don't forget, when these are made, they'll be all sliding into the box, so they can control these perfectly. They will control perfectly what goes in. So if there's ever an odd distribution that is done on purpose, you know, and it could be because different chocolates weigh different amounts, you know, so they've got to have an odd distribution maybe. So you could argue that, but for me, they should always be perfect, because, you know, if your favourite is one of them and there's only 2 of them in the box, and someone else's favourite has 7, and they want one of yours because they just want to eat it, then it's, you know, it's really not fair, is it? But digressing a bit, this is pretty good. I'm quite impressed with this. So I think let's take one of each, shall we? Well, I'll just leave it like it is. Yeah, I don't know what I was going to do there. Yeah, so let's take one of each and open them. So this is well, first of all, pretty standard affair. I think you can say this is what it looks like. It looks a bit like Lindor. The Lindor stuff got that same wrapper on. It's the sort of like the regular milk chocolate one. If that's upside down. Here's the white chocolate one, that gold colour. And the dark chocolate one. Doesn't scream dark chocolate, but by process of elimination we can say it is. But I guess that's the Lindor colour for dark chocolate, this sort of blue. Just I know from experience that this is the milk chocolate one, because the milk chocolate ones are the main ones, and the ones that have always been red. Okay, so let's give one a well, I'll give it a quick measure, why not? Yeah, so it's roughly from top to bottom, they're all going to be the same here, so about 3 centimetres, and the width around the centre about 1.7. Oh, no, 1.5. Maybe 1.6. Yeah, and they're all yeah, they're all pretty much the same size, I think, as you'd expect. Okay, so let's give them an opener so we can see. This is a dark chocolate one. I'll show you them in a minute. Just try and get them open. Okay, yeah, the dark and the milk ones are quite similar in colour. I would have possibly liked the dark one to be a bit more of a dark chocolate. But there we go. So here we are. Here we go, the three amigos. So you can see, so basically the dark chocolate one is here, the milk one here, and the white one obviously there. So there's the white one. So they're quite standard. Nothing too special on the appearance of them. There's some kind of like a sort of ever depreciating swirly circles going on there, but nothing too dramatic. But if I show you these two, there you can see the dark versus the milk, and it's not that much difference. I mean, dark chocolate can be quite dark, and that's not that dark, is it? So it's clearly a low percentage cocoa bean, or whatever, you know, however you describe it. But yeah, they can clearly see the difference, you know. Oop, you don't escape. There you go, yeah. You see the light shining on them a bit, which makes them both look a bit more similar than they probably are, but there we go. Okay, so I think I'll cut one in half so you can roughly see what it looks like. Yeah, so I don't think you can quite make out. It's kind of got this sort of creamy centre in there, and that's kind of the case with them all. There we go, really, yeah. Try cutting the other ones. Yeah, supposed to be a bit more. So there's the dark chocolate one, I think I've noticed this in these big gaps as well in them. It's a bit disappointing. It's where they've obviously, because there's a seam, they've been sort of like stuck together, two halves of the egg. You can see there's a seam on the edge there, can you see it? And it's resulted in this kind of air pocket, which is quite extreme in some cases. I mean, look at that, so that's quite disappointing really. I'm not too happy with that. But what I'm not also happy with is the fact that the dark chocolate one has the same filling as the milk chocolate one by the looks of it. So you can see it's roughly the same colour. Maybe it's a bit darker, I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's a bit darker actually. Yeah. Maybe, I don't know, I don't think it is. I think it's one of those tricks because you can see it dark. I think that's the same colour. Don't know, hard to tell. But when I put them side by side of my own, looking at them, don't know, maybe slightly different. Maybe different, maybe. Yeah, maybe they are slightly different, but yeah. Give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's just cut the white chocolate one in half. Let's just see how that one fares. Yeah, so again you can see this air pocket. So that's a bit disappointing. Just where they've just not been glued. You know, where basically the cup, the two halves of the circle have not been filled to the top. Maybe on purpose, I don't know, but clearly it's quite consistently the case where there's this gap. So that's a bit disappointing, I think. You'd expect that to be full. There you go, okay. Alright, let's lift them up. Lift me up. Everyone, good to see you. I'm doing okay. So we're going to start with the milk chocolate one, I think. So I'll stick both halves together. And you're always going to eat this as one big piece, but not quite stuck together properly there. But there you go, let's give it a go. Okay. Yeah. Instantly melts in your mouth. It's really creamy. As you expect from Lindor. So the outside is not too hard, the outside chocolate, but the middle just melts and it's a really buttery, creamy taste. Not bad. I think it's just on the right amount of sickliness. Let's try the dark chocolate one. Yeah, noticeably more with a bittery taste. Not too bitter though, but it does seem to be mainly from the chocolate on the outside rather than the creamy middle. It has that bitter taste. I think it did look to be a slightly different colour. They're very creamy, both of them very creamy. I say the dark chocolate one does have that bitter, more dark, that bitter taste that dark chocolate has. But it's not overly bitter. It's quite nice. Let's give the white chocolate one a go. Possibly the nicest one. Very white chocolatey though. As you'd expect. Nice. It's doesn't seem to quite taste as creamy as the others. I mean, it is as creamy, but it's not quite as sickly. Because white chocolate's quite sickly anyway. And just because it tastes of just white chocolate, it doesn't really taste of the others taste dramatically different on the inside than on the outside. The white chocolate one not so much. I think it just perhaps gets the balance just a bit better actually. This is the milk chocolate one again. And again you can see that big carroty there. And you just about get it right. The sort of sickliness levels. Maybe I think I just might slightly prefer the sort of the mini Lindor ones. They're just a bit smaller than these. Perhaps about half the size of these. Maybe 2/3. I think I prefer those than these. They just have that, the ratio is just that bit better. It's just a bit too sickly, these ones, again, a bit like the regular Lindors really. Well, not as much as that, but again, if you love Lindors, you really love these. It's nice to get that assortment as well. Especially with the white chocolate. I think the white chocolate one is really nice and different enough to the one. The bit of the dark chocolate one is nice actually, and it does have a nice bitter taste to it. I think the white chocolate one is the one where it's at. It's just so it just seems to work a lot better than the other two, I think. With the Lindor centre. It just really works well with white chocolate. Because white chocolate has that kind of taste anyway. So let's have that sort of centre which is even softer. It still just tastes of white chocolate. It doesn't taste that much different than the regular white chocolate. So it kind of works really well to have that other texture. Whereas I think the other two, for me, Lindors have always been a bit too sickly. Which is why I kind of prefer the smaller Lindor balls, not rather than the big ones. But I think the white chocolate Lindors really work very well. I think white chocolate's really suited to the sort of centre, the creamy centres. Because basically it's not that much different than the outside, so it's not overly sickly, but it does give you that lovely soft taste. So I think for me, probably these, they're nice. I think if you love Lindor, I think you're just going to be in heaven with these. But for me, they're okay. I think probably a 3.5, maybe 4 out of 5. I think the fact that they're assorted is nice to have the different flavours. And the white chocolate one is really nice, but you probably wouldn't want just white chocolate, so it's nice to have the other ones accompany it really. And of course you could put one of each in your mouth at once as well, which is always good. That would be sickly, but be nice texture and flavour sensation. So so I think that's good. I think the assortment works really well, which possibly bumps it up to a 4 out of 5. And I think the white chocolate's again just nice, really well suited to the Lindor formula of that creamy centre, whereas the milk one I just don't think is for me. It's just too sickly. The dark one's nice, and I think the bitter dark chocolate sort of does accompany the sort of smooth centre a lot better and makes it slightly less sickly really. So so 3.5, 4 out of 5 I think. 3.5, 4 out of 5. 4 out of 5 probably for the fact that you've got the assortment there. I think just adds to it, but we'll see what I do at the end when I go to do the caption. Okay guys, so enjoyed that review. Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram as well. Subscribe to my channel, please like my videos, and leave a comment or free. I'll see you next time. Take care everyone, see you later. Bye.